I don't do this very often, but like I often sit on my balcony and I often think as many things as I can. And usually some things come to me and make sense. And I want to try to document that. I want to share what I think about. Maybe it might help somebody, just one person. Maybe it might make sense to somebody and, piece together the piece of the puzzle that we call life. And what I'm thinking about tonight, on my balcony, is why life challenges us so much. It feels like you're trying to progress forward all the time. You're trying to make progress, trying to achieve your success. But then life just throws challenge after challenge after challenge, and it's trying to make you give up. It's trying to hold you down. At least that is the lie that we tell ourselves. That's the lie we think. We think it's trying to make us give up. We think it's trying to hold us down, but it's not. It is not. Let me just say this, and it will make sense at the end of this video. If you listen to the whole video, this will make sense. Having challenges is a privilege. Knowing that you have challenges, it is a privilege, okay? And let me explain why. People who give up are part of the 99% of people that don't achieve their greatness, don't achieve their success. People that push through and use challenges as an advantage, as a strategic advantage, are people that achieve success. In life, you're always going to face some form of challenge because life is always trying to grow. Life is always trying to seek full expression, which is growth, advancement, and increase. In order for anything to increase and advance forward, it needs to be challenged. Everything needs to be challenged in order to grow. That's how it works. You are aligned with life. Yourself, you are life. So knowing that, you need to be challenged in order to grow. So you need to ask yourself, do you want to grow? Yes, of course you do. It's natural to want to grow. So you need to remind yourself that you need to use challenges to grow. And let me explain how you use challenges to grow. So when life throws challenges at you, they're not trying to ruin your life. They're trying to test you. They're trying to mold you. It's showcasing that clearly there is something that you need to work on. Whether it's your clarity, whether it's your resilience, whether it's your discipline, whether it's whatever it may be, there is something that you must work on in order to grow. And it's tough because at first you don't really see it. You don't see the big picture at first because we live in the present time, okay? That's a fact. We live in the present. We don't live in the future. We can't see why we needed to face that challenge, and we don't live in the past, okay? We live in the present and we face challenges in the present moment. Okay, so you need to try to add some form of logic. What might this challenge be teaching me? What might I be needing? What pain am I avoiding that I must go through and must suffer in order to grow? For me, for example, I always suffered with social anxiety, with insecurities. It's a very common thing, especially nowadays. And since a young age, I couldn't talk to people normally. I couldn't form sentences. I overthink, and I still do, which is why I sit on the balcony every single night. But I overthought about what to say. I didn't know what to say. I didn't have the piece of conversation because I was worried about what I might say might come out wrong. And I struggled massively, which is why I delayed YouTube so much. But now I'm here, and I've clearly grown because I've forced myself and I pushed myself into doing things that challenged me. And it challenged me, and it did, and I was challenged, and I grew, okay? And that is the point I'm trying to make. I grew. That was a pain I had, a thing that I don't want to have to face, but I had to face it, and I did face it, and now I've grown because of it. And I'm sure you can have a time where you were challenged and you grew from it. You can think about times in your past that you might have been tough in the moment, might have been tough in the present, but you grew from it. And that's what you need to do. You need to trust the process that life is giving you challenges in order for you to grow. Okay, you can't avoid it. You can't avoid pain. It is inevitable for those that want to achieve greatness. Okay, you're not on this journey alone. There are so many people like it. And you might argue with yourself, oh, but this person became successful and they had it easy. They got given money. They got given this. You have no idea what challenges, what sacrifices people had to make in order to achieve their success. You have no idea. And for those that did make it easy, you have no idea what crash and burn and what challenge they're going to face in the future that could, ruin them and make them start all over. You have no idea what life they have. You cannot be envious of other people's life. It's their journey, their story. You have no idea what goes on in it. You have no idea what's going to happen in the future because of the way their life is. You have no idea. You cannot compare yourself and try to use that as logic because you do not have enough information to do that. What you have is your own life, your own experience, your own challenges that you face, your own challenges that you're facing in the present. That's all you have, okay? So just deal with your challenges, grow, and remind yourself that that is how you achieve greatness. Greatness is not easy. If it was easy, you know everyone would be having it, everyone would be successful, everyone would be great, but everyone isn't great. Everyone isn't successful to the level that you want to become, okay? So if you want to become the desired person that you want to be, accept challenges. Use them to test your discipline, use it to test your clarity, use it to test your resilience. How bad do you want it, okay? And then I want you to grow. And again, I want you to ask the question, what is this challenge trying to teach me, and what pain am I trying to avoid? What pain am I avoiding, okay? And that's sort of what I'm thinking about right now, because life is throwing me challenges for the last sort of year or even 2 years, ever since I pretty much remember, I can't remember a time where I didn't have challenges, right? And I was just questioning, like, why am I getting so many challenges? Why? And then I was thinking, the past, I got many challenges in the past, and what's happened because of them? And because of those challenges, I am the person I am today. I've grown because of it. So I can just trust the process, trust that life has a plan for me, and these challenges are going to form the person that I want to become. These challenges are helping me become who I need to become. And I hope that helps some people. I really do, because I'm sure it is so tough when you're faced with challenges and you're not used to it, and you're in unknown territory. You're trying to grow and you just don't understand it. But this is me trying to get you to understand it. This is why you're getting challenges. So please do not give up. Keep pushing forward, regardless of what circumstances you're in, regardless of what the present time is bringing you, whatever challenges you're facing right now. You've got this. You can get through anything. Okay, you can grow through anything. That's pretty much it. I'm pretty gonna leave it on that note. I hope you enjoyed this just short video. I'll hopefully try to do some more if I can, but it doesn't come naturally picking up a camera, but this is another challenge I need to face. So I see you guys in the next video.